Welcome, my wonderful people, to my channel. I am your sister and I'm your friend too. In today's teaching, I'll be talking on how you can avoid divorce in your marriage. How you can stop divorce from taking place in your marriage. Look around you today. You can count the number of people you married, together with, you wedded together with, that are no longer in marriage. If you go to court, like I always say, you will see a lot of people there for divorce. You begin to wonder, so many of them are very young. So many of them just married. There is one, I saw one of the days. She just married for 3 years. There was another one I know that married just for 1 year with big wedding. The wedding they did was, a talk of the town. But today, they are no longer there in that marriage. And one thing that also baffles me is that as they are going, other people are coming in. But before I continue, before I say that, then kindly subscribe to my channel, my returning via subscribers, my wonderful friends, my brothers and sisters from far away countries. I am happy for you people. You people are making me proud. We just started and see where we are today. God bless all of you for me. Share this channel, share these videos, comment and subscribe. Never fail to do any of these things. Let me begin to talk, what I was saying. Let me begin to say what I was saying. Many of them are going, others are coming to replace and take over those marriages. Sometimes I ask, some people, why is it that these people cannot stay in their marriage, but other ones coming in can stay? I now notice that if a man is bad, he is bad. And if a woman is bad, she is bad. Most of these people that are coming, and you think they are staying, they don't stay because the marriage is comfortable. They choose to endure. They choose to add so many things to those marriages. Sometimes the man will decide to live with them till they get old. Other times, the man will keep marrying and marrying. But in today's teaching, I am going to tell you what to do in your marriage to be stable. If you want your marriage to be stable and stop anything, like divorce, drive it away from your marriage, follow me and do these things I'm going to mention now. One of the things you must do to make your marriage grow is to have a very good communication method in your marriage. A sincere communication should be introduced and given a seat. You must give communication a seat in your marriage. Communication should sit down and be part of that marriage. I noticed that any woman in marriage and the man also in marriage that inculcates This habit of good and sincere communication in their marriages helps that marriage to thrive, to stay. Irrespective of the wind blowing, they will scale through. They will sail through. Make sure you, as you are hearing me, you learn. If you don't know how to do it, introduce communication in your marriage. The man and the woman sit down together, make a time, a little time, no matter if your schedule is tight, a little time of talking is okay. Or when you are going to sleep, lying down together, you can discuss on some issues. But do not fail to be open, with your spouse during communication. Communication is very, very important in marriage. If you want to drive away divorce from your marriage, bring in communication to your house, and you will see how the marriage will begin to change. Another thing you should bring into your marriage, if you want to drive away divorce, stop divorce if it is already going, today. So many people in marriages are heading to divorce already. But if you're opportuned to listen to this topic today, know how to address issues in your marriage early. If you have passed that early time, you can't pass early time. If a matter arises, if there is an issue in your marriage, immediately do not allow it to linger. Make sure you start addressing it. If you have a wife or a husband who is hardened, you can seek for the advice of people who are more matured, who you believe can be sincere to you, who can come in, to tell you, guide you on how to go about it, but never fail to address any issue that arises in your marriage. Are you having problem already? You can listen to me, bring that marriage back. You can bring that marriage back. No place is better, my sister. No place is better. But I know that there are bad men. There are men who their own be the worst. Let me just say it like that. Their own too much. But if you have the ability, because of one thing or the other, to handle it, you feel you can handle it, go on with it. Nothing is impossible. But add God first. You will get a better result. Another thing you should do in your marriage, if you want to drive and stop divorce from your marriage, is bringing in forgiveness. Make sure forgiveness is in your mind, in your heart. Make sure you are a person, a woman, a man who can forgive. So many people are in the hospital. They are sick. They are asking God to heal them so that they can go back to their families. If they have the opportunity you have, without being in the hospital, their marriage should be better. But you that is healthy, and you are there thinking that you are the Alpha and Omega, tread carefully. Make sure you forgive. How many people have you offended? Even God, your Maker, have you not gone contrary to His will, to His commandment? Make sure you forgive your partner in marriage for whatever offense he or she has committed. But one thing is that let her, the person that committed that offense, must show sign of remorse. But then there are people who may not understand, who are so, hard-hardened. They do not understand what it means to show remorse. So in that case, what you do is to sit them down, talk to them how they have hurt you. Another thing you do in your marriage to stop divorce and push divorce away from your marriage is to show respect. Make sure you show respect to your partner. Respect is reciprocal. I said it in my other video. Make sure you respect your partner in marriage. Let me tell you a little word of love. If you love somebody, you can never be harsh on that person. You may be angry, but you have your way to express it. If you love somebody, you understand when the person is hurt, when the person is in pain as a result of what you have done. Just that partners in marriages fails to understand and take these things to heart. Very simple thing. Respect. You respect the way you talk to her. She respects you the way she explains to you. Not with harsh words. I think I told you to do this. I think I did it. And the person will shout back, what is it? What is it? And before you know it, it has turned to another thing. This one will say, you are insulting me. You are insulting. My mother didn't do this to my father. This one will say, my father didn't do this to my mother. You are heading to divorce. Partners in marriage, be very careful. The devil is at work. Another thing you do in marriage to send divorce away from your marriage is to take responsibility for whatever you have done. You offended your wife, or your wife asked you a question. Darling, why did you do this? Sweetheart, why did you do this? Honey, why did you do this? Instead of you to accept and explain how it happened, you are there lying. You are there claiming the head. I'm talking about the men here now. You are claiming to be the head. The head is supposed to show example, my brother. As the head, you are supposed to show an example in that marriage. As you accept responsibility for your wrong actions, your wife will also accept. You are the leader. You are the head of that family. It is not easy for you to be a head. A head of a family is a big honor. Show good example. Accept responsibility whenever you do anything, whether wrong or right. And the marriage will keep moving stronger and stronger. And marriage will be far away watching you people. But it can never come close. Another thing you can do to drive divorce away, even if you are in it, almost close to it now, hearing me, I want you to show affection and love. Show your wife, show your husband affection. Two people cannot be wrong at the same time. Two cannot make a wrong. Either the wife or the husband can take up the action. You can move to carry out this. But the men are commanded to love their wives. My brother, do you love your wife? Love your wife. And divorce will be out of her mind, out of her heart, out of her blood, will be away from your family. and your family will grow stronger and stronger. Another thing you can do in your marriage to stop divorce or send divorce away from close to your family is to take time out together with your wife. So many people do not travel with their wives. I've said this before in one of my videos. Instead of going out traveling with their wives, they go out with their side chicks. It is very wrong. If there is problem in your marriage and you are listening to me now, make a time. Take your wife out for a vacation. It does not mean you people going out of your country. You can go even within your city to stay for 1 or 2 days. Iron things out. Show her love. Reassure her. And as you do this, your marriage will drive divorce away far from your people. I want to advise that our men, most of you are not, showing love to your wives. Most of you do not even know how to show the love. Even those of them that went to school. Because of the friends you follow, you keep. Because of where you go to, you have copied from those who do not love their wives. You have copied from those who maltreat their wives. You have copied from those who are divorced. And that's why your marriage is shaking. And for the women, you are supposed to give your husband respect. Be in subjection to your own husband. He loves you, you respect him. You be in subjection to him, you be a good support to him. And as you do this, the marriage will be stronger and last till you people leave this world. If you are seeing me for the first time or watching me without subscribing, kindly subscribe to this channel. Kindly use the comment section. Tell us your mind. Say everything you have to say about this topic. Share this channel. Share this channel. Spread this channel to all other of your friends. Tell them to come and watch practical solutions to marriages. Remember, we post our videos here 2 to 3 times a week. And as you do, the Lord God Almighty will bless you.